So. Okay. We only have 3 online. Actually, we're missing 2 people. No, Grimjoe is here. Do you have any comments, Cyril? With me, I have Cyril, by the way, as my co-caster today.
Hello.
Hello, Cyril.
I don't have any comments about who's playing. I only know Manx.
We are missing one by
Who are we missing?
actually don't remember what his name was. Should probably check that up.
Yes, you probably should.
Oh. The sound issues delayed me more than it had to. Ruben, yeah, he signed in the last second, actually. Yeah, Vamp. He's called Vamp. Like in vampire.
Vampire. Sure it's not damp, as in dampier?
Maybe I should add him. That will probably help. Vamps, actually, 755. Okay.
Is that the cheesy Norwegian band?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is.
Ah, cool. So they signed up.
Yeah, they did actually. They did. It doesn't look like he's here. So.
And Manx is not responding either.
Okay. I want Wartox versus Grimjaw and Mangs versus Ruben. Those are the matchups today. It doesn't look like the 5th guy is showing up, so...
5th? I thought you said there were 4.
Yeah, there were, but Ruben signed in the last second, so...
Oh, so there are 5. Who's
now there are 5, yeah.
Who's the last one?
He's called Grimjoe.
Ah. Bleach.
Yeah, Bleach guy.
The Bleach guy.
He will be terrifying, and he will have like 10,000 last resort superpowers he can use.
Well, Max is basically Ichigo, so...
Yeah. Well, let's just cast the Manx versus Ruben first, since Grimjoe is not here, right?
Is Max even responding?
I'm not sure.
He's not responding to me.
We need to be together.
I'll send him a text message.
Yeah, you do that. Oh, he's here. He's just in the chat. So
Okay.
Manx versus Ruben will first be streamed. Okay.
Coolio.
And then you will probably want to join as well. I forgot.
Maybe that's a good idea.
We're gonna cast together. 1 200. I'm thinking about number. Oh shit! I forgot to delay the stream again.
Well, don't say the number
okay,
out
I won't
loud.
say anything, and that just.
You'll know it anyways.
Yeah, I will.
I'm guessing 23. Yes, you can.
Yes, you can, Ruben. Go ahead. Just testing him.
Oh, maybe.
Dairy Boy Manxie will have a Zerg versus Protoss. I guess he's gonna own this, because he's a Team Blabs.
Mm. Of course, the dreaded Pepsi Max.
Does he need time to think? I mean, you only have to press 2 buttons. That's it.
He can't multitask.
Oh yeah, nice.
That's kind of ironic because he chose the Zerg race.
Well, Zerg actually aren't that multitasking, are they? Because they're more macro-oriented. They
Well,
only do everything in
do
one
want
big
to
push.
you do want to try those circling run-bys and stuff
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
true. But you don't have to control them just a click.
Yeah, and you also want to expand as often as you can while you do the fightings.
Yeah. I'll just ping Grimjaw for a little.
Let's see if he understands.
Okay.
He can be a bit slow at times. What? Oh. A guy. What do you think about that?
I'm not sure. I think it's a little bit too late because I have to take into account the fats.
Yeah. Well, he could probably join next week then. You can tell him. No.
Well, Grimjaw can't join actually. I need a number, Mangs.
He doesn't understand.
This isn't WoW.
Nickelbuck. Maybe we should play some music while we wait.
I'm playing StarCraft music.
Yeah, but you can play your guitar.
But it's so far away. It's like
I can be the
2
drum.
meters away, and I'm. Come out!
Oh, it's so funny that Max actually is singing.
Call him maybe. Ekelbach, okay. See if we can add him. Ekelbach. And then 5.
This is so slow. This is so slow. Was it this slow last night as well?
No, it wasn't. We were very quick then. But now there are a lot of troubles with the players, and they're not here. All wrong chats.
Max thinks that Ruben is a friend of ours.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, but a friend of me and Max.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, him.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Eckelbach.
Okay, that was resolved. Oh, lots of problems right now. Mangs, choose a number from 1 to 100, please.
My God.
He's so slow.
I don't. 1 200. Okay, he chose 1. Let's just default it to
Yeah.
1.
Mine was 53.
That means.
So that means Ruben chooses first.
Yep. I almost said Warthogs, but it's Ruben.
Ruben, he wants to know if he's Zerg. He's trying to pick a proper map against Zerg.
Of course.
Neoplanet, yeah. All of you Protoss
What race is
are
what race is
choosing
Ruben?
Neoplanet. He is Protoss.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah.
So you can probably ask him for some tips and something. I haven't beaten him once. He's really good. Then again, I'm not sure about his TVC. No, his PVC because Vortox has beaten him every time.
Well,
In the
Zerg is
tournament,
OP.
Yeah, Zerg is the 8.
Zerg is OP. They can only go roaches and win. Download. What? I thought I had this map. I'm not playing.
No. I don't know why the lowest. I mean, the right players are never defaulted. I don't know why that is.
Mangs, this is Terran.
Shut it, Max. Shut up. Shut up.
And choose your lord. Alright.
Ratty. Mangs is ratty.
Radi. Radida! So, PvZ, this is gonna be interesting.
Is it now?
Yes. I wanna see some
Well, this is the Bronze League, isn't it? So they Bronze League Mangs.
well, yeah. If Max is gonna go his Roche build, this is gonna be a long game, I think.
Yeah. It's a really powerful build as well against Protoss. So.
Yep.
Do you want to introduce them, by the way?
Sure. In the top right corner, for Team Bloodlust, in the green trunks, it is Mangs.
From Team Bloodlust. Oh, you said
I
that.
already said that.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine.
And down in the left corner, the blue Protoss, a guy I have not met before, Ruben.
Ruben, yay! Okay. Looks like people are making drones and probes.
Actually, no. Look at the Mangs is making an Overlord.
Oh, actually.
And a pylon. Oh my god. Oh.
Is he going
It's
to
going to
proxy?
go.
That was really early.
Hmm? No. That's not a proxy.
I mean,
That's a standard opener against Zerg for Protoss. You forge fast expand or gate fast expand.
I thought you guys built the pylon on 9 and not 8.
You can do it on 8 too.
Okay.
That way you get a chrono boost before you have to
Ah, yeah, I understand.
get supply blocked.
I'm learning just by doing these casts. Like,
Indeed.
Amazing.
Oh, look at this fighting. Probe versus drone.
This is the most exciting match of all. Who will win? You decide.
Actually, I won't.
This is actually really really exciting.
You think?
Yeah, I'm just following the probe and seeing what it's doing.
Meanwhile, Max is making spawning pool.
And here's an overlord. Okay. That's the husky version. Yeah, yours is way better. I mean, Husky kind of sounds like he's
he's made his own version.
yeah, he's made his own version. It's
Get off my damn property, boy!
if you step on my patch, you have to step on my patch. Get it on.
I actually have no idea what Max is gonna go here. No
Well,
gas.
that's fine. We're just
Well, it's
watching
just
this game.
Just gonna go Zerglings. Yeah, Zerglings.
He's got some unused larva here. Mangs, you should probably get your macro up to speeds. Oh, Ruben actually expanded first.
Yeah,
Then again,
yeah, that's because he delayed the Mangs' expand.
Oh yeah, that. So Mangs unwillingly did spawning pool first, or?
Yep.
Okay. Well, now they're Zerglings in the field. GG.
GG.
This is a very nice vision point for this overlord.
Cannon's up, so he's not gonna do much here.
No.
Ah,
Actually,
he
he
said
even
probe.
get the probe.
Nice. Well played.
Let's see the APM. Oh, Ruben has 155 versus Mang's tiny 92 APM.
I'm not a referee, am I?
You are, you are.
I should not press the plus button then.
No, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Try to avoid hotkeys if you can, because you can
Yeah,
just click
well.
your way through things.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's not streaming from my point of view anyways. No, oh, first gas from Mangs. Is that going to be for speed or layer?
That depends. That's a really late gas though, so I don't think there will be a baneling circling pressure.
I actually think he's going to go roaches, but
Yeah, that's probably more likely.
he hasn't put down his roach warren yet. So I don't know.
We won't see a 7 roach, that's for certain. Maybe Stefano Max perhaps, because he had a very early third hatchery.
Yeah, and there's a third simulator for Ruben here, so
Ah,
it's gonna go Robo, I think. Maybe Stargates. He hasn't chosen yet. He's just sitting here making pylons.
yeah. He's using all
Ah,
his
it's a
money,
Robo Bay.
so
It's a Robo Bay.
yeah.
Robo facility.
So you think it will be Fast Colossus or?
I think it's gonna be Immortals first to deal
Yeah,
with the
actually
roaches.
that's quite good, because what can Mangs really do from this point? If he makes Lings, it's not really gonna help him much.
Well, what he can do is with his 3 bases and perfect injects, he can just overpower him with loads of roaches.
Okay, let's check this perfect inject. We have 4 larvae here.
Perfect injects. Air
6
quotes.
unused larvae, 3 in larvae. Well, his injects are probably perfect, but he's a larva user, she's not. You gotta use a larva!
Well, we'll see. Speedlings. Ah, he's expecting Immortals.
How can he expect that? Did he see the? He didn't see the Robo Bay.
Because he's playing as a Protoss. Protoss usually know that Zerg loves to go roaches.
Oh, yeah. We have
A
Stargate coming
roach
up,
Hydra is
actually.
really strong against the Protoss, so...
We have Stargate coming up. Let's see what Ruben is going to make here.
He might just turtle and max up Air Force
Yeah,
there.
that's really good for Protoss in this.
Sky Toss versus Zerg, if you can turtle and hold all the attacks, is really good.
Yeah, I think he's just going gateway units with Void Ray support actually. He's making Immortals as well, but he's doing the perfect counter versus Roaches right now.
Yep. And Max is making Zerglings.
Counter actually. He is. And his Overlord
Did he
just
get an
hanging
Overlord?
out. It's a party, Overlord party. Yay!
Did Max scout this? I didn't see if he had an Overlord in the base.
Scout what then?
No, scout the Void Race and
No,
Immortals.
he has almost no information. He knows.
Oh, he just saw it with the Zerglings,
Oh yeah,
so he knows.
but he hasn't seen any buildings, so he's only seen the expand and.
Well, he's in the units, so he kind of can guess.
Yeah. If there's a Void Ray on the map, you know there has to be a Stargate somewhere. That's.
Oh, derp! It could have been a Sentry illusion, but I don't think Max thought of that.
No.
I think he
Max is
thinks he's
slow.
got a Stargate. I mean, who hallucinates before the Zerglings scout anyway? Ah, look at this. Hydralisks. He's going in for attack.
Max is coming in for the attack with Zerglings, just poking in to see what's up.
He's backing off.
And then he hightails back home.
I
Well-
want it back to mommy.
So far, it's been a really silent or
Yeah.
quiet match.
This is what Manx wanted for the yesterday's tournament, because
Yeah,
yesterday
the
it was
macro.
every match ended before 12 minutes, at least the ones we streamed.
All my matches.
Let's see.
He
army
actually could do a
supplies
run
are
by
really
here.
tight there.
He doesn't have anything to block the... Or actually, I think the pylon is in the way here. But he can,
Well,
he can still get in. He can still get in here.
He can still get in, but if he attacks, then the Protoss will probably get there in time and kill him.
The Protoss will get that base anyways here. I don't
I
think he can
think
defend.
Ruben anyways will do a lot of damage with his push.
Yep.
I don't see how Roaches can do much here.
Look at the hash rate, it's already down.
Yeah. Oh, nice force fields.
Nice. Well, Mike's still got a large army inside, so... He's just melting away here.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's running into the force fields. He's not doing anything.
No.
That's gotta hurt.
Should probably just sacrifice him, because there's no way you're gonna survive that anyways. While the force fields are up.
Looks really dark for Manx there.
Yeah. It's only half the supply. Oh.
There's the GG.
A winning
Ah,
push
damn
right
it,
there,
Max.
really early actually.
Well played for the Protoss here.
Yeah. Well, Manx is the one who's going to choose a map now, so maybe he'll find something that will help him.
Oh, I think I know what map he's gonna choose.
But then again, I feel that Manx didn't properly scout. He only saw the void rays when they were up, and that was kinda too late. He already invested a lot in roaches.
Yeah, indeed.
He started taking
He
hydras,
didn't-
but
he held off too long for attack.
yeah, he did. He should have just pestered him.
Or he should have gone Mutalisks. Mutalisk would have broken that.
Yeah. Especially against Protoss, I hear. I know.
Aklon Wastes.
Aklon Ways, okay. That's a really good map for Zerg, because it's easy to take 4 bases. But then again, it's really easy to blink in. So,
Yeah, I like Aklon Wastes.
if you want to be referee,
I don't care. I'm not using it anyway.
oh, it's just so you can type in the game if there's anything you want to say. Like, I gotta be
Resty. Mangs is Resty. So let's go. I think he's stream sniping, to be honest.
Manx? Oh yeah, that's probably why he didn't scout. But
Yep.
then I don't understand why he went roaches in the first place.
Because he thought he was 5 seconds ahead.
Oh. Oh. That's actually true, that's gonna mess you up.
Yep.
I thought about having a 5 minutes delay, but then again, it's probably just worth having 2 minutes. Because if you're trying to compensate for that 2-minute delay, you're just gonna get confused.
Do you have a 2 minutes delay now?
No.
No. Then why did you bring it up?
Because that's what I decided to do.
Alright. So are you gonna introduce players?
I can do that this time. In a corner, as a Zerg, we have Team Bloodlust, Manx. And in another corner, we have a Protoss called Ruben, which is actually a Norwegian name as well. Is it Norwegian?
I don't think so. I think it's international.
He's international, so that's nationality now.
No, it works in several languages. That's why.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was me. Okay. Just me being stupid.
You being silly. I wonder if Max is gonna go something risky. Like a risky
Risky
build.
build. Risky build. That was a joke, guys.
And no, it's not a joke. I want him to go something risky.
Okay.
Nah, he's going to play safe.
Yeah, he's
and probably
droning up
lose again
everything.
because it's gonna be too safe.
That probe is gonna kill everything.
Max, if you can hear me, go Mutalisks.
He said much better. I think I heard you.
Yep. Ah. Still the same opening for both players there, except for the not the delay of Max's expansion.
Yeah.
That's why he said much better, by the way.
Did Ruben go Forge first last game?
Yep.
Yeah, of course.
That's a really standard for Protoss versus Zerg.
Yeah, especially on a map like this where you only have one ramp or one EC.
Well, you have 2 ramps, but
Yeah, but you will notice in time when that's going down, and if he attacks with early Zerglings, they're not going to get it down.
Yep.
Very fast.
yeah, extractor trick.
That Overlord is going to see everything.
Oh my god! Everything?
What are those things on the side? Are they like huge eyes, or are they sacks of goo?
You mean in his face? Or you mean
The
the
Overlord.
yeah? Oh, you mean the big, huge ass sack that the Zerglings live in when he carries them?
Oh, is that what it is?
That or hot air. That's what it makes him float, I think.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Don't
Did-
quote me on that. I don't know much about Zerg
No,
anatomy.
but I like your theory. It's sound and very logical.
Well, of course it's sound. I'm using my mouth.
Oh, Ruben is scouting very well. He's gonna see the 3rd expansion, which is just gonna not change very much because he was 2 base versus 3 base, and he just crushed him last game. So
Yeah.
Manx should probably do some more scouting this game.
Mhm.
Has not taken a gas yet, so does he have any? Well, he has.
Nah,
some-
he's going pure economy.
Yeah. Pure mineral build, probably.
Yep.
It's only gonna make Zerglings.
He's gonna let the Protoss get all his tech up.
The
That's
cool
kinda
thing is that
nasty.
as a Zerg you can actually win with only Zerglings if the opponent doesn't pay attention.
Yep. Or if you fail the block with the Protoss.
Yeah,
the
that's
Zealots.
very critical. You need to get that block right. That's cost me so many games as Terran. But it still does, actually. If I forget I supply depot, then I'm dead versus the early pushes.
And just now he's fully saturated his gas. Manx, that is. While
Yeah.
while Ruben has got his 2nd assimilator going up now.
Yeah.
No, I mean fourth assimilator.
He's going robotics facility again.
And Stargates as well.
And Sargate, yeah.
Same build. Same build.
Same build, same build. I mean, he felt last game he saw that it worked very well, so why not go it again?
Indeed. It looked like Manx had really huge problems taking it out, so
Yeah. And what's he gonna do with Zerglings anyways?
he's gonna run past them and die.
Actually, yeah.
That's basically what he's gonna do.
One void ray takes ages to, though to
Yeah,
get,
he's just now starting his
Manx.
Roach War, and this isn't looking good for Manx.
No.
If I were him, I would have just gotten all the gas and massed
Probably go.
Mutalisks.
Yeah, it goes straight to lair.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing the Protoss can do right now. He has nothing at home. He's just.
Oh, he's
Just
making
waiting.
Phoenix actually.
Oh, nice.
It's probably scouts.
Yeah. But he could have done that with his sentry. Because he
I think
doesn't-
he's expecting Mutalisks.
Oh.
So if Manx actually goes for Hydras
Yeah,
now,
yeah, that's right. Because maybe Manx knows that Ruben is expecting Mutalisks, so he is making roaches.
could be. Manx has actually got a supply lead right now.
Yeah.
So
But you usually see the Zerg in supply leads.
yeah, of course. 62 harvesters. Like,
Their
towards
supply is
48.
not worth as much as the other race, especially not Protoss. Protoss has the
Look at Manx's income. He should skyrocket.
Yeah, he's way ahead in the income right now. But not in the gas apartment.
Nope.
You have yet to... I was about to say
Saturates.
some childish jokes, but I'm not going to.
Flatulence jokes?
That's actually the grown-up way to say that.
Not enough gas, Manx.
Oh,
You
he's
must
a very
eat more
nice
meats.
Overlord coverage, though. He's not going to...
Yeah, but he doesn't see anything of the
warm
Protoss.
prison.
I mean, there's
No,
one
that's
behind
true.
us, and
He has no... He has not scouted anything in his base.
And now he's even letting him take a third.
Yeah.
That's not good. He's catching up in workers as well. The Ruben, that is.
But as a Protoss, how
Hmm?
would you say that roaches are good versus Protoss? Because...
If you have masses of them
Yeah.
versus pure gateway units, it will just crush it.
Okay.
They do so much damage to
Because
stalkers,
I
so-
thought stalkers were kind of even with roaches and...
No.
Cells are good
They
versus
don't
roaches.
do nearly enough damage.
Okay.
You need to have immortals, but he's got an immortal, so and also force fields.
Yeah.
That helps a lot.
Those
So you get your hard-hitting zealots up in the fray.
That's very true. Because I thought kind of like all the gateway units take down roaches on
Nope.
one-on-one, but they probably...
Oh well,
want to
yeah.
have them
The
off.
stalker is faster, so he can kite it in long range.
Yeah,
But look at that, the huge roach army for Manx here.
yeah. He has 1-0, so not the heaviest of upgrades, but neither does Ruben, so...
It's the same, 1-0.
Yeah.
Manx should actually push up the front here.
Yeah, yeah. I think Ruben is in trouble if he doesn't go up the ramp now.
Yep.
I was holding my breath there, so maybe I think I made a weird sound.
Yes, he did. Ah, look at the phoenixes. They're going for Manx's natural.
Yeah, but Manx probably doesn't care. I
Nah,
mean,
he's got
there's
some
nothing he can
sport
do
balls
with the
here.
roaches against the phoenixes, anyways.
He's got. Oh, he took the hatchery drone.
Nice. Now Manx has to do the hassle of sending another.
Oh lord. But he did delay his fourth. Because he has yet to notice that he didn't build it.
Yeah, exactly. Huh. Do spore crawlers build faster than spine crawlers?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Or displace them? I think that spine crawlers take ages to root properly.
Oh, you mean the routing process?
Yeah, the routing process.
And meanwhile, back at the Protoss base, he's still making Colossus. Manx
Yeah.
is not making any... Oh, actually, he's just finished his Spire. So
Yeah,
that's
Spire is done now, so... And he's
that's a good read.
doing tunneling close, so he still wants to keep his roaches.
Did he kill two of the Phoenixes? Another
Yeah.
Phoenix goes down.
Yeah, actually.
He's just sending them in the Spore Crawlers. He's wasting them.
Yeah. I don't think he's paying attention very much to those. No,
He's just
Ruben
scouting, I think.
Ruben doesn't
But he
care
could
about
have used his hallucinations for that.
Yeah, I think so too. They're really good for harass though, and he kind of
And
forces him to-
Manx is soon maxed here, so I think Rubens is in a little bit of trouble there.
Yeah. Oh, looks like.
But
we're gonna have
Manx
to
should
push
not
now.
go before he gets his corruptors. That's gonna be what makes or breaks this game.
Yeah. Mang still hasn't got any upgrades any more than 1-0. Ground, maybe it's just saving it for air, or maybe it just didn't think of it.
He's saving it for the corruptors.
Yeah,
He
that
needs
maybe.
lots of gas for the corruptors.
And he's making an infestation pit that's probably just for the upgrades, don't you think?
Maybe.
Or does he suddenly want to go...
But I think he's
infest them?
overextending on his corruptor counter.
Yeah.
They don't really shoot down.
Well, if he gets all the Colossi, then it's worth it, really.
That's true. Oh, he also has a void drainer. Max is gonna try the burrow sneaky, but he's got an observer here, so that doesn't
I
work.
mean, even though nothing major is happening, it's a very tense game. Well, it looks like something is gonna happen now.
Yeah, Protoss is pushing out. Mangs is running, scurrying back to his hide.
He's thinking like, oh god damn it, he's maxed.
Both of them are.
Yeah.
This is nothing is happening in this game.
No.
And he retreats.
I mean, if you attacked before you were maxed, then you could use your minerals to make more units. But
Mangs should do
Army
something
of
here. I
Zealots
think.
is gonna die.
Yeah, he's just freeing
Yeah.
up space here.
Yeah, I think so too. I think he wants all the units. Because he sees the Zealots on a
Like
plan B
more
as well.
Void Race.
He's got 2-2 now for ground units actually.
Max is 2-1. Oh, he's actually going for Psionic Storm, if you see it in the production here.
Yeah.
That's gonna hurt.
I forget
Max should
to
really
bring
go
that up.
do something here.
Yeah.
Look at his bank. He can remax right away after an attack here.
Yeah. Ruben cannot though, he's being way more efficient with his spending, so... But then again, when you reach 200, there's not much you can spend.
Nope.
You can make bases and you can make production buildings, but then again...
I think
so
Max
just
is focusing way too much on roaches.
Yeah.
Should exchange half of those for Hydras or something.
But then again, Ruben is very stalker and Colossus heavy, so roaches are actually good.
True. But the Corruptor's gonna take out the Colossus, so if he can keep
Yeah.
his Hydras back.
There is so many colossi. I mean, these. I'm not sure if even if the roaches will help here.
No, I don't think so.
It's. Okay, I thought
mean-
there would be an engagement, but he's running away again. What's the sniper?
Well, he's trying
Oh.
to snipe. He's trying to snipe the Colossus here.
Yeah.
with his Corruptors.
Oh, the storms are really hurting.
Yeah. The devastating storms.
He's not letting Mangs do anything.
Max got to remember he's got an observer here. Sniping out some high temperatures after they've cast the storm, of course.
Oh, he's very nice concave for. But then again, there's comes the blink. But very nice engagement for Mangs. He evened out the units lost. So many.
Well, he's losing this engagement here, but he
Yeah,
can
but,
remax.
yeah, but that's fine. He can remax, and he's actually.
But
more
he's
survived.
remaxing roaches. I don't know if that's the best choice.
And Ruben lost so many colossi. He lost almost everyone. He has one left, and that's not
True,
very
true.
good for him.
And Max has got more bases, of course.
Yeah.
And he's focusing on a base that's not saturated, so that's a wasted time.
3-3 for the Protoss.
Max hardly got any drones left.
Oh, he's making broodlords. Oh, this is going to be very interesting.
Ah, you don't see that very often.
No, actually not. Is he making his festers as well? Going infested broodlord in the old.
That's gonna mess with the AI.
Yeah. I mean, just having those broodlords is going to help because stalkers can't outrange them, especially if they are, well, like.
You mean they can outrange stalkers?
Yeah, they outrange stalkers. You're so much better with word. Oh, so many roaches.
Oh,
here.
those storms! Ah, those could hurt.
Yeah, but he's hugging him.
There's so many roaches here. And he's sniping out the Colossus.
Oh,
Meanwhile, he's sniping out the
he's
Broodlords
actually
as well.
heavily losing this engagement to Mangs here.
Yeah, I see. But he lost all his Colossus. But Max doesn't have any money. He doesn't have any
Yeah.
drones, as I said.
Oh,
He spent all his drones on static defense.
yeah.
Ah, this doesn't look good.
50 drones versus 71 probes, that's why.
And Ruben's got 3-3 here as well.
Yeah. Mangs Mangs has 3 attack, but no 3 armor, so
Roaches is not good versus this composition here.
no. a lot of
Archons.
stalkers, and they're blink stalkers, so it's not very easy to run away.
Nope.
And he has an observer, so there's no way he's gonna burrow away from this.
This looks pretty lost to me.
Yeah. I don't see how Manx is gonna get out of this. He doesn't have the money. He doesn't.
Unless he pulls out a Ultralisk from his ass or
Yeah.
something.
Hey dude, we're getting way too technical here. I thought we were gonna just mess around, but
I am messing around. I don't know what I'm talking about here.
no, me neither. No, me neither. I'm just thinking what you can do better all the time. Whoa.
GG! Plague you!
Now he's gonna have a new enemy. He's always ranting about the Terran.
Aw, Manx lost.
Yeah, that was too bad.
Well, congratulations to Ruben, though.
Yeah,
Well played.
congratulations. He will advance to the finals.
Indeed. Yeah, they're only 4 players. Well, should we invite him to the cast? So he can help us spice
Yeah,
up the,
yeah. You
the stream?
wanna help us, man? Sweet. Then I'm gonna invite him to the conversation.
Sorry.
You're way too used to be on Skype with just me and not the stream, I think. By the way, are we streaming right now?
That's a good question.
I forgot to check in, so yeah, we're definitely streaming.
Hello!
Hello,
Hello.
Mangs!
Oh my God.
Congratulations with your 4th place!
Manx! Manx!
Yes?
You lost! Damn
I know.
it!
I lost. I was a little bit too rusty. Haven't played in a while.
Yeah.
The normal circumstances, I do believe I would be able to kick his ass, but no, he was
Yeah,
a good
actually,
player.
after that first engagement, you did very well rebuilding, but then again, you didn't have the enough.
It is
enough
it is almost impossible to beat a composition like that in the late game. You pretty much have to take out the Protoss before they do that. The problem is that
Yeah.
Protoss nowadays are so fond of their Void Rays that the Roach Busts simply do not work anymore. So there's always Void Rays mixed in with the main army, and that ability of theirs, which makes them deal more damage against the armored units, just makes them extremely difficult to deal with. So I tried to mix in some Corruptors to deal with the Colossi. The problem is that he has his goddamn Void Rays slaughtering them, so it's really
yeah, and
difficult.
he had a lot of stalkers. So
Yeah, I had
it's really
a lot of stalkers. I think that perhaps where I went wrong, and perhaps what I should have done in that last engagement there, was that after I'd taken out his zealots, I should have gone a lot more speedlings to surround his stalkers,
Yeah,
because
actually, he had only stalkers left for that.
Yeah.
And very few colossi.
But I'm just a little bit rusty. Next time I'll play much better. But he was a strong player, really strong player, and I was quite surprised. In the first match, I didn't even know what I was doing. I didn't even properly inject, and I didn't scout him at all. It was just horrible. But I felt like I played a lot better in the second
Yeah,
match.
definitely. There were more back and forth, even though you guys kind of didn't do anything. in the
Well,
first
that's
15 minutes.
pretty much how a macro game goes,
Yeah.
you know.
But it was very interesting to watch because it was very tense, even though because you were outside his base, so that if he moved away, then you knew that you could take.
Of course, you always position your army for unbias. But
Yeah.
problem is that the Acheron Ways perhaps not the best map to play Protoss on. I actually like to play Terran on that map, but it's just a map I like in general because of the easy to defend third. But then I also remember it's also easy for Protoss to take a third, which kind of doesn't really go well for me at all. So, but I hope I'll get the chance to face him again. I would like to fight him again when I'm more warmed up. I did play a few warm-up matches, but for some strange, inexplicable reason, Blizzard decides to pitch me up against Gold Leaguers. I have no idea. Do your MMR fall automatically when you haven't played for a few weeks?
No, it doesn't.
Why on earth am I facing Gold Leaguers then?
Because everyone else is MMR.
I don't know. This other day I faced a diamond player and I beat him. And then I faced a silver player, so this matchmaking is not.
Well, yeah, I just find it really weird. And if he was a really good goal leaguer, I'd understand it. But he was it was terrible. So it was like, hey, I want to get some proper training. Don't pitch me up. There's 1 hour until the tournament. Give me some real opponents so I can warm up.
Max,
Yeah.
I know which map you should have chosen.
Which one?
Twilight Fortress.
Yeah, that would have been a popular choice.
That's
Especially
a
for
really good Zerg
good,
map.
good one for Protoss. They have like 4 naturals inside their main. That's gonna be a real cool game.
Yep.
So,
well,
when are we watching the finals?
If you guys just leave the party, then Vortex will invite us because they're doing their 3rd game now, so we can actually spectate that. And
Oh, okay. Invite.
Fine. How are they doing so far? 1-1, I guess.
yes, 1-1 actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I ran into this Ekelbok guy. He was one of my practice matches, actually. He was the last match. Yeah, he actually beat me. And he was playing random. But, and he's actually maining a Zerg. That's interesting. It's actually a CVC.
Yeah.
Ah, pretty interesting. Yes, this Ekelbok guy, he actually beat me, but, to be quite honest, wasn't really happy about that match at all. He just spammed Widow Mines, but he was a good player. And he seemed interested in joining the tournament, so, you know, figured he will make a nice addition to the roster.
Yeah.
What's-
Definitely. It was good you did that though, because we had another player coming in, but he didn't show up. There's always this is the diamond curse. Every week we do the diamond tournament, there's always a diamond player that doesn't show up.
Those lazy
Yeah.
mans.
Indeed. We are pretty lazy. It's like a curse that follows us.
This is gonna be interesting though. I think Vortex was really strong.
By the way, I listened to your stream in between matches,
Yeah.
and you are extremely low for SETI. Really, really low.
Yeah,
I don't know why, because
I
to be-
don't understand how this is. I don't understand how to do
understand
this
either. It
better.
might have something to do with the stream, but you are way lower than Cyril.
Okay.
But you're fine here on Skype, so I have no idea. Got to be some settings here.
Yeah,
It's
I
obvious.
think the thing is that your sound comes from the fact that I want all the sound that I can hear, but then again my mic is a different source input, so and it's on max, so I don't understand how I can boost that further.
Alright, spawning up in the north western corner of the map, clad in the something colored trunks, I can see because I'm
It's
colorblind. It is the purple player from clan FTC? What does that stand for? Warthog!
Okay, I the first thing I thought about, if that's what it is, then I probably shouldn't say it on stream.
Introduce the other player then.
Yeah. And in the other corner we have Ekelbach playing
The
for
pink
no team
Zerg.
at all. He's also Zerg, yeah.
Yeah, so whoop-de-fucking-do a CVC. But yeah, let's try to make the best out of it. Well, this meta game is absolutely broken, and I really hope Blizzard does something about it soon. But you can definitely have some interesting CVC matches. Most of them have a tendency to end after the 5-minute mark, though. And as you can see, Ekelbach is opening up the classic gas first, speedling, into speed,
Same with Warthogs.
speed
Yeah,
of
both
but yeah,
doing the
and
same
the question is right now is whether one of them chooses to add on a Baneling Nest. And if one of them adds on a Baneling Nest, then the hell begins. Then it's just going to be circling Baneling until one of them taps out. However, if they
Yes.
decide to leave the Baneling Nest at home, then we might get to see a Mutal Battle. It's either one thing or
Muta
the
on
other.
Spore Crawler, you mean?
Yeah, but weren't the Spore Callers changed really effective versus the Muta
Yes,
harass?
you see, okay, here, so we,
Else, Mutas.
Warthog's trying to block off the expand, that is really weird. I almost never see this in CVC, but I guess Warthog likes to block expands. He's gonna lose his drone though if he's not careful, one more hit and it will go down and he backs off. Well, the thing is, Spore Crawlers now do 45 damage against biological units, which includes every Zerg flying unit, actually including Overlords. The problem is that in a CVC you never got hit by the Spore Crawlers anyway. Mutas are all about map control. They're not about going in for the kill. So the Spore Crawler upgrades didn't really change anything. So, but really, what caused CVC to evolve into this meta game, pun intended, was the fact that was the fungal growth got nerfed, and it is now a projectile, which is very easy to dodge with the Mutalisks.
Ah, yeah.
Therefore, since there are no hard counter to Mutalisks anymore, other than Mutalisks, then naturally nearly every single CVC turns into a Mutabattle. Which is why Blizzard really needs to fire David Kim and assign some new balance developers, because David Kim apparently only cares about Terran.
Yeah, I don't know. Turn hasn't actually gotten a lot of love lately. They've just got nerfs and not much else. Well, it's the Banshee change, but that's the only thing.
Hellbats! Now they only do 64 damage!
Actually, they do 18 mangs.
I know, and it was a well-timed and much-needed nerf. But they are still ridiculously good.
Well timed, it's way overdue, you mean?
It's way overdue. Anyway, let's not make this into a Hellbat discussion.
I wish there was a Hellbat in this game.
And here's the Baneling Nest. Yes, Warlock's
Baneling Nest for the Vortex.
Baneling Nest. So here's how it goes. If Ekelbuk does not follow this up with a Baneling Nest of his own, he will really struggle. However, he opens up double Evo Chamber? What kind of wonky opening is this?
It's going fast Ultralisk, that's why.
Yeah, good luck with that. So, I am guessing that Ekelbuk is going to try to go for Speedlings with upgrades. And one fun fact, if you give your Speedlings +1 armor, they actually don't get one-shotted by Banelings, which is actually a pretty cool thing. However, they're still going to be left with 1 hit point left.
Yeah.
So they're still going to be pretty useless, but at least you're not going to lose them right away.
So you actually have time to escape.
Yes, you do. So, he's also adding on a Roach Warren. So this is actually a really deadly build against Zerg players. Roaches mixed in Roach Bane. It really kills Zerg.
I've never seen this build before.
But Ekelbuk has a spawning pool going down himself. Now, why do Zerg players do this? Why do they put down their Baneling Nest in their natural? I never understood this, and a lot of players do it. It is so vulnerable down there. You can just go snipe it off.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of HP as well. He's only at 850.
And it grinds my gears so much. Why do you put it down there? It's not a bunker.
Well, it might as well be. It spawns those skeletons.
There we go. Warlock's coming in. He has roaches backing it up. No, wait. Roaches are actually at home. Where are the roaches? Are they here? I can't see them. No, it's only Zerglings. But Ekelbuk is going to win this engagement. He's going to have +1 ready in a mere 40 seconds. Play 70 seconds. That's Mang's math for you.
What you should do, Mangs, you should speak increasingly with more intensity for the closer the upgrade comes to finish.
Okay, so I see that the Zerglings are moving in and the Spine Crawlers are indeed in position and the Roaches are out there, are overlords on the field. The Roaches are gonna attack against us! Okay, that's
And
You
he
still have
runs
30
away!
seconds.
The Banelings are retreating home, and as this +1/+1 is ever closer to getting finished, there is
Oh
absolutely...
my god, 4 Banelings!
He is putting
GG!
chamber and he is starting up a layer upgrade. The +1/+1 is soon done. There's merely 10 seconds left. He's running down with the Zerglings to his third to check if there's anything there. There are a Zergling at the watchtower. +1/+1. There you go. Happy?
Do you get off?
Yeah, I'm pretty tired right now. Okay, so we got a little bit of a scouting party incoming here. Bunch of speedlings running
I
to...
don't see how that's a party.
It's a party because they're gonna dance with the Baneling nests.
And now Ekelbuk also has a Roach Warren, so...
Oh my god, his third is gonna get sniped off. This is not a good move. You never want to take a third in CVC without having proper map control. This is really the tricky part about CVC. He's gonna do a run by. However, unless he kills a lot of drones, this is gonna be bad for him. You don't ever want to lose Zerglings. How many?
I think he will kill a lot of drones here.
So say, let's bring up the worker skill tab. That is 2 workers skilled. Not worth it.
Okay, no, definitely not.
Ekelbuk actually did an amazing maneuver there, and it's actually he pulled all of his links together on his queen, making sure that the Zerglings could not attack the drones because the drones were guarded by the queen. So that was a huge loss for Warthogs.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a very fast reaction from him.
Well played.
Now Ekelbuk is throwing down his third again, and if we go over to Warthogs'
Now
side,
he does have his Zerglings here.
yes, but now now Ekelbuk has not map control, but at least he knows that there is no imminent threat to the third. Now, if Ekelbuk can get his third up first, then he's going to be in he's going to have a major advantage. Getting your third up in CVC and actually manage to hold it and saturate it means that you will win. So, but
That's interesting to know.
we see no Mutalisks. Yeah, I've been watching all of Idra's CVC videos where he talks.
These guys are sick of Mutalisks.
Well, they don't like having a gentleman's agreement. If I don't build Mutalisks, you won't build Mutalisks, which is cool because I don't know about you guys, but I'm really tired about seeing Muta and Muta battles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
I'd
almost
much-
as boring
I'd
as
much
seeing
rather watch,
Broodlord versus Broodlord.
That's-
Did you see that Dana in Daily where
Yeah.
where the Broodlords just attack each other,
That
and
is-
then Dana and you see the cam go back and forth to Dana, and he's just making this really boring face.
You know what would have been cool?
Oh,
If they both went
Ekkelbok using his links.
Ultralisk battle.
Yeah, that is okay, I guess. Anyway,
It's more,
Warthog's,
it's
got
more easy
most
to see
queens,
who's ahead with Ultralisks.
Warthog's forgot to put his drone on the minerals and is getting blocked by his 2 queens, so it cannot go and establish that third. Besides, Ekkelbok has a Zergling at his third, so he's going to notice it immediately. Maybe he'll actually kill off the drone. We'll see. Well, he's not going to put down an expansion now. This is great for Ekkelbok. That little
Wow.
Zergling just bought him maybe 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Of course, Warlock's doing the extractor trick, meaning he's going to save the drone. Excellent play by Warlocks. That's such a nice trick. So, Ekkelbok has started to saturate his expansion. Drones are on their way.
Oh, and it's actually pooping out creep in the middle of the map as well.
Pretty good. Well, creep spread in CVC, not as important. He's doing a small run by here, but he's only doing damage to the queen. Wartox is pulling his workers together.
Yeah, that's very.
Oh, wait a minute! Ekkelbok just killed 16 drones!
Whoa.
That was actually
That's
a very,
huge.
very
Yeah,
good.
I mean he lost as much in resources, but then again, if you trade Zerglings for drones, that's really good.
That's always good because you have to take into account the mining time as well. So now, Wartox has 39 drones, Ekkelbok has 48. If he allows this to go on, this will quickly escalate out of control. There is no matchup as fragile as CVC.
And Ekkelbok is soon done with his hive. He's halfway.
He is going hive, and he has an infestation pit up. I thought he was going to go infestors, but it seems like we might get to see Ultralisks here. I don't... Since he doesn't have a Spire up yet, there's nothing else he really could be going for than Ultralisk.
It's either Ultras or +3.
And look at Ekkelbok's upgrades. Spine Crawlers tracing away the roaches, those are some really nicely placed Spine Crawlers. However, the natural is wide open.
Yeah, there's nothing to defend this.
Yes.
He's pulling drones off the line.
This is actually... Wartox just noticed the weakness there and he went straight for the kill. Ekkelbok is going to lose so many drones right now. And he's not he's not rallying his units. You need to rally them. Send your drones away from there! So Wartox just killed 20 drones.
That's a bad way to engage him. He can't really do anything in the ramp. So
that is huge.
well, just none of the Zerglings are going to be able to attack. He just needs to kill this before he can move on. But then again, if Wardox just stays there, he's not going to do any damage, so I'd say just leave him be until he decides to move.
Well,
he's beating it back.
Ekkelbok now has
But he did use a
29.
lot of drones.
There is a big problem with this. Ekkelbok is throwing down his Ultralisk Cavern, however, he has 29 workers. There is no way. Though he has saved up a large bank, there is no way you're really going to be able to supply Ultralisks with 29 Harvesters. He's going to get out an initial 5 Ultralisks, and if he can push with those, then that's great. But,
yeah, he lost a lot of drones, but then again, that's
He still does have a
isn't
lot of Zerglings and a few...
It's
Roaches.
20 to 16 drones lost, so...
Well,
Wartox
look at
is
this Wartox with the huge roach push here.
yeah, Ekkelbok needs to pull back to his Spine Crawlers. He does
think-
not want to... Oh, he's actually
I think
getting a
he
nice
can do
flank. Yeah, but there's going to be more Roaches
Wardox were
reinforcing.
targeting the link, so it bought him some time.
Wartox has a huge upgrade advantage. He has 2 attack versus 0 attack. Both of them have +2 armor research.
yeah.
But Ekkelbok needs to pull back to the Spine Crawlers. He
Yeah.
can afford to fight out here. Ultralisks are on the way. 3 Ultralisks. Ultralisks are devastating against Roaches, but will they be here quickly enough? They're still going to be about 30
I think they
seconds.
will be here in...
no,
okay.
Tapped
Ekkelbok,
out.
he taps out.
GG!
When you have Ultralisk coming, you should at least wait until
I disagree with this. I disagree with this. He might be able to pull an offset with these
He hasn't
Ultralisks.
left yet though.
I think
No.
he may have realized that this may have been a premature GG, and he's going to try. However, there
Yeah,
now.
No,
Ah,
I think
no.
so.
So Wartox goes to the
Good game,
finals.
Wartox.
Good
Yeah,
game,
Wardox goes to the finals. Not actually very strange. He has won every single diamond so far,
Interesting.
so he's really good. I need him to give me leader. Give me leader.
It was very refreshing to see a different CVC for once.
The fun thing is that Wartox has beaten Ruben every time, and the finals has always been Wartox versus Ruben.
Just wait until I get back into shape. I'll change that.
Another PVC.
Eckelback could probably just stay if he likes to spectate. I'm gonna say which number it is.
Wartox wants 3 minutes to cool down and get water. I say we give him that.
Okay, yeah.
Actually,
3
he,
minutes
he
break.
wants to get water.
Water. I don't know what water is, but
Water.
I'll go get myself something to drink as well.
Good idea.
And I'm gonna see if I can't do anything with this sound. This incredibly low sound.
You need to check if XSplit is.
Yeah, because as you say, the Skype sound is fine, so it's obviously...
it has to be XSplit.
I can't turn up my sound because then it will be hurtful to you guys. So it has to be something I can do in XSplit.
Well, I can always turn it down in Skype.
All right, I am back.
Welcome back, mans.
Nice. Let me know if anyone is saying anything, because I'm trying to research and try to find out how to turn up my sound.
I'm
actually-
watching the stream.
You know what,
you're
Cyril?
still low.
You know what, Cyril? I'm actually really glad I lost, because I've never been more motivated to become better at StarCraft.
Ha! That's
So,
Yeah, see,
I actually
this-
didn't hear what you said because I had the stream up and everyone was talking.
I said, I'm actually glad I lost, because I have never been more motivated to train and become better in StarCraft 2.
Aha, nice.
So,
Well, if you win the next week's tournament, I'll be happy.
well, shouldn't you be playing in the Diamond League, though? You are like a Diamond Leaguer.
Oh well, I still lack my macro like I used to. So
I see.
I have to work on that.
I thought I was playing against Ruben, your friend. I was like, what the fuck? Is he a Diamond Leaguer?
Yeah, I don't think he's playing StarCraft anymore.
I see. Well, this Ruben guy, he has actually been in the Master League. That is actually interesting.
Yeah, both him and Wartox has. They're the two players that always go into the finals.
Did you also end up in Masters once, Max?
Only in 2v2.
Oh, right.
And that doesn't count, because 2v2 is silly.
Yeah, that's true.
Didn't you 6-pull your way to Masters? Or was
No,
it
no, me and Vegard 6-pulled our way to Master League.
Yeah.
It was like 2v2, double 6 pull.
Siaki's a horse. Yes. Okay,
Well,
Wartox is back.
Eckelbock says if I should be around next time, just invite me. When is the next tournament, by the way, for City?
It's Monday.
now.
If Monday it's the Bronze League, but we haven't had any signs yet. So if any Bronze Leaguers watching this, please sign up. We haven't had no participants for the Bronze League yet, so we'd like to run that tournament as well.
I see.
What?
What is it talking about?
What?
He's referring to you, Manx. Wartox in the chat.
Oh, right.
I'll just be low for now, and then I can research after this, and hopefully there will be better sound later. We can do some testing after this, I hope.
By the way, Mangs, thanks you for doing 13 gas 12 pull openers versus Zerg. If you hadn't been, I'd been at the tournament right now. How so? I haven't played against Zerg.
You haven't played against Wartox either.
No.
I think he's mixing you and Eckelbock.
Yes, it's Eckelbock.
Yeah, it has to be. Maybe he thought he was playing Mangs.
Yeah. Maybe he was so excited to fight Manx in the tournament that he
But it was only
convinced himself that Eckelbock was really
It was only a fake Mangs.
It was a doppelganger.
Okay, so Warthogs get to pick the map first. Next time, I'll definitely have a delay in the stream.
Akilon!
Come on, it is. Cancel the process. What? What?
Did you manage to fix your volume?
No, I didn't.
Well, just
The only way I can boost it up is by doing it via the control panel in.
or you could do it like
Windows.
Husky and shout.
Yeah, just
I
shout.
could probably shout, or I could take it closer to my mouth like this. There will be.
Oh, no. Do you have
I
a
don't
new
think
headset,
that
by the way?
sounds-
Yeah, there's a new headset. Can you hear?
Yeah,
my
I know.
voice being
Yeah,
clear?
I noticed. You don't sound like you have a cold anymore.
Yeah. Did you hear that, by the way? Or
Now you told me, but it is very true. It
Okay.
did sound like you were having a cold.
yeah, it did. Yeah, there was almost like the mid-range frequency was way too loud, and the other ones wasn't actually present. We're waiting for 2 party members. Who are those?
Probably the spectators that don't really
yeah.
need to be spectators.
Yeah, we don't really need. I'm going to quit using spectators in the future. It's just no, Mangs, you're not gonna play. Go, get down there.
Well, they can always
Why-
watch the stream
Yeah,
anyways.
but why
so
do you have spectators there? It was only
they can
casters.
always watch the stream.
I mean, I think they can do that if they like.
Well, to be quite honest, you shouldn't favoring anyone. Either you allow everyone to spectate, or you allow just somebody, or nobody.
Well, currently I allow everyone to spectate.
That's true. But just for future tournaments, you shouldn't allow. I mean, it's okay. We know these people, but you shouldn't allow everyone to spectate.
No, definitely, I'm not gonna allow spectators in the future because I think because when we have the stream up, they can just watch the stream.
Okay, don't start the match yet. Sorry,
Ruben.
Ruben wants to have some alone time.
He wants a second to prepare his wank stick.
Excuse me, there are children present among our 2 viewers.
Okay, sorry.
Probably
Max. I
100% children.
100% white meat.
He's ready. Ask for ready.
You didn't ask for it.
He didn't ask for ready, but okay.
No,
I
but
hope War-
Vortox was ready.
Yeah, but he could have gone and got something while.
Well, he shouldn't.
Ah. You're so trigger happy.
Well, he's in. Yeah, I lost my train of thought.
Choo.
Spawning!
No, I'm gonna do this first.
Spawning!
In the top left corner.
I want to. No, don't keep there. I want to.
This is never going
In
smoothly.
the red.
Shut up! Spawning up in the northwestern part of the map, it is the Protoss player who's gonna get his ass kicked by Mangs next week. It is Ruben.
Ruben! Har. Hold on.
Now you can introduce.
I thought you wanted to do that.
Robert, you can do that. Now.
Alright, down in the right corner, in the purple trunks as Zerg, it is FTC's Warthog!
I think we're actually talking in unison there.
You did, actually, in perfect unison. It sounded really well. Okay, so it sounds like Ruben is the kind of guy who likes to mass up a big army and mix in Void Rays, like 98% of the Protoss players on the league today.
Well, he's the only Protoss, so
Except
actually
me, Max.
100.
Except
Nice.
me, thanks.
I said on the league. Well, now Cyril has his own fucked up style. But I am very interesting to see if he's gonna do the same strategy versus Vortox as he did versus me. Now, I don't know how skilled Vortox is. He appears like a very good player, so I'm looking forward to see them.
Well, let's just say it like this. He's won. This is the 3rd Diamond tournament. The 2 last one he won. Both of them. In both of them, Ruben were in the finals. And
I
both
see.
of them he won 2-0. So no losses. He didn't drop a map.
So Ruben is actually blocking the expansion here,
Yeah, that's very good.
instead of going for the drone line, which is a much better shot. However, he gets it down. He gets it down, and I
Yeah.
just have to put emphasis on this. If you are a Protoss player, block that expansion. It is the most annoying thing for Zerg players. Terran too. You could just throw down an engineering bay. Always block the Zerg's expansion.
Yeah.
If we get a hatchery down on 14 drones, we will feel so good and we just have everything going in our direction and we can do whatever we like. If you block our expansion, we feel crippled, we lose our train of thought, we lose our build order, everything just goes to hell. We never like to open up with 14 pool. So just a little tip there for everyone watching. You seriously need.
I usually blah, blah, blah. I usually talk very weirdly. No,
You usually cannot follow your own train of thoughts.
That's very true, Protoss. That's very true, Protoss. What I was going to say is that I usually block the expansion with my SV, but I do not build an engineering bay because it's best with my own build.
What about Reaper? Or you can't get it up that fast?
Well, Terrans have the Reaper, so it's no really big deal. Well, it's just Terrans can do it, but it's best for Protoss because they can throw down a pylon and just cancel it.
Yeah.
And I don't. Most of the time, they actually let the pylon finish. I really disagree with this. You should not let it finish. Just throw it down, cancel it as it is about to go up, and then leave it alone. You don't need to commit to it. And for God's sake, don't cannon the natural. That is so stupid.
Building's getting in.
But Wartox is actually putting down third, and Ruben scouts it. If Ruben knows what he's doing, which he most surely does, he will put on a lot of pressure on that third. When Zerg opens up with an early third like that, you want to punish it, and with +1 zealots.
Smart by Ruben here.
The
He
Warthog is
immediately
actually-
rallies to his home base with his probe when he sees the Zerglings.
Yeah, there are
Warthog's
3
actually got
Zerglings.
Zerglings in his base here.
Yeah, that's Zerglings in natural, and they are going to be very annoying, because the one zealot that is actually
I
out...
think he's gonna kill this off with his one probe. No, he's
Nah,
not.
he's not gonna do that.
Of course not.
But there's a zealot here, and it needs to start moving. He also needs to get that overlord away from there.
You can't lose that probe. That's gonna be. It's not gonna be huge, but it's gonna be very cost effective for.
Probe goes down, always big. Protoss players don't like losing probes. Nobody really likes losing workers, but for Protoss it's even more devastating because they really live for their timing attacks. Oh, and another probe goes down! Those
3
Zerglings
probes. Yeah, very.
These are
cost-
really
Four,
cost efficient there.
4 workers killed!
Oh, they're gonna go
4
down here.
Warthogs.
Oh
4
yeah, he
workers.
sent one scout to the base. That's it.
Yes. That is actually insane. Already a big advantage for Warthogs going in here. Those are 4 probes. 1 probe takes 17 seconds to build. Time that with 4. That's how much time he lost. Of course, there's a natural, so...
He's gonna
Wide
use
it by
Chrono
2.
for that to get him out faster, but still. It's
Of
a...
course.
It's a huge
But
loss.
whatever...
Huge loss for nothing.
Whatever you can do to delay that timing push, which is surely coming, and it usually hits on either 8 minutes, then it's just a weak push, or a really strong push at 10 minutes. Will Warthogs have enough units to defend against this? It is always super difficult as a Zerg to defend off. And look at this! Ruben is actually going +1 attacks. If he pushes out with a lot of zealots, there is no way Warthog's going to be able to hold it unless he goes mass roach. And he's adding on sentries as well. Force fields versus Zerg in the early game, such a nightmare to deal with.
Well,
And-
he goes Roach Warren, and he has 3 base, so there is all reason to believe he's going Mass Roach.
He needs to at least build enough roaches to defend himself. However, Ruben throwing down a robotics facility. He's going to be incorporating a few immortals into this. He knows that Warthogs knows what is coming. And
And
he-
a Stargate, he's doing the exact same build he did against Humans.
Humans.
Yes, this is a very...
The same locations as well.
Yeah.
It is very easy to see that Ruben has practiced this build a lot.
Yeah.
He's a blueprint player.
He's a blueprint player, and well, he's gonna add in Immortals, Void Rays, and Stalkers, and boy, is that a nightmare for Zerg to deal with.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy! So if we look at the income, however, we see that Warthogs has 61 drones over 44 harvesters for...
Yeah, that's a lot.
But of course,
supply boss there.
he is Zerg. Oh, that's not good. He is Zerg, so he's expected to have a lot more drones.
And he has 3 bases, so he really needs to have more drones for that to be effective.
Yes, but I'm actually a little bit surprised that Ruben doesn't have any more forces out on the field right now, because we are closing in on the 10-minute mark, and he does really not have much of an army. I think he's going to go for a third, and I strongly disagree with this, because Warthogs is actually very ahead right now. With
Well, he just built 9 overlords at the same time.
but look at this, Warlock spreading creep into his third.
Yeah.
He has a circling
That's
there.
so annoying. You have to kill the Overlord, and
Yes.
then you have to wait at least
It's-
a minute for it to...
It's too bad he didn't research Burrow, or else he could have burrowed that Ling into the third and made
Oh,
it...
that would be so incredibly
And then
No
it would have
way.
have to wait another
The creep is finally gone. Why
30
can't I
seconds
place
for
it?
Observer.
Ruben is definitely going to go for a third base here, and then Wardox needs to throw down a fourth, which he just did. He knows what's going on, he knows the metagame, he knows how to counter this, and he's throwing down a macro hatchery as well as a Hydralisk then.
Yeah.
If his macro is up to par here, he will be able to counter whatever Ruben is sending at him.
This is going to hurt Mangs.
Ruben's
but
got an
what
Observer in the
cost? At what
base.
cost?
He scouted all he has done. So Ruben knows exactly what Vortex is doing here.
So what Ruben needs to do now, he just needs to sit back comfortably on his 3 bases, max up that devastating 200-200 death ball, and just move out in one fell swoop. However, Wartox is just rushing ahead in supply here.
Yeah.
129 towards 88. That is really powerful.
I mean, normally at this point you see maybe Zerg having 20 supply above or something, but this is almost 40 supply, and
Yeah,
that's
and he
a lot.
doesn't have that many roaches. Oh, he's gonna see the Observer. He's gonna see the Observer, and it goes down. That is never good for Protoss. You always feel a little bit unsafe when your Observer is shot down because suddenly you're blind.
Yeah.
Never good. And he's actually gonna move out here. I don't really agree with this. There's no Colossi on the field, although there will be one pretty shortly. But I don't think he can do much damage here. But he could perhaps knock down the rocks.
Yeah, but then again, the Zerg army is so much bigger right now. It's
Yeah.
twice the army of Ruben.
Right now, Ruben is a very vulnerable spot. Protoss are always extremely weak right after they've thrown down their third. They are extremely vulnerable to attacks. However, this map, so easy to defend. They have those rocks, they have that high ramp, they can place so many cannons on, almost impossible for Zerg to attack there. And there's actually really nothing Wardox can do right here, other than go for an all-in, which I don't think is going to work. At least now that Colossi there is going to get extended thermal lance in 50 seconds. If Wardox is planning to do some damage here, he has to attack now. And even
Has
then...
Wardox
before he gets
actually
more
done any
Colossus.
damage except those 3 lings?
No, but that's pretty common on this map.
But
He's
as
gonna
you
break
said, he's
down the rocks.
attacking here.
But the problem here, there are sentries here. 2 force field can cut that army in half. You'd be an idiot to walk in there.
Yeah. That happened to you, Max.
That happened to me.
Takes one to know one.
But he is ahead with 60 supply.
That doesn't really matter though. There's no way he can attack. Not on this map. It's far too easy for the Protoss to defend. 2 Colossi with extended thermal lance. There is no way.
Oh yeah, it's already upgraded.
If I were Wartox right now... Oh my god, he's actually taking down the Forge! This is amazing! He just
Yeah.
shut down the upgrades! This is beautiful play by Wartox. He splits his army up. He's got to be careful here though. He can't
Oh,
actually
he's
flank
gonna
it
be
now!
flanked.
He can't flank it now!
gonna
Come
lose
on,
his
he's gonna take
Colossi.
down the...
Oh my god.
The Colossi! The Colossi go down! The force fields go down! He needs to attack with the forces!
Oh,
He
this
needs
is
to attack.
exactly what Wartox needs. He needs him
Oh my
out in
god,
the
he
field.
is gonna flank. This is gonna be spell the doom for the Protoss player. There are 3 Void Rays. If he takes those down, he will actually manage to break it. But those 3 Void Rays are doing so much damage. They will go down.
Oh,
They
This
will
is so
go down.
devastating.
Oh my god. Beautiful push by Wardox. Ruben should never have moved out there. He got himself flanked. He needs to keep this Colossus alive.
yeah, he should definitely have moved inside. I mean, there
Yes.
should be a reason why he destroyed that rock.
And now
Vortex doesn't have any more
20
Hydras.
Hydralisks, 20 Roach to follow. He also uses contamination on the Robo.
When you're ahead, get more ahead.
Oh my god, such a
Oh.
beautiful move by Wardox. He is playing this
Oh
beautifully.
guys, if you want to see something really beautiful, look at Wartox cam and see his vision. He has this insane Overlord spread.
Yes, that is
Always
just,
had.
that is map control if I ever knew one. Not happy about the creep spread. It could have been much more.
Yeah, I think that's why he focuses more on Overlord, so he kind of doesn't have the focus to do the spread as well.
Very true, but if he could get that creep spread in as well, he'd be a really dangerous Zerg
Yeah.
player. Okay, he's moving in for the kill here. Not really anything the Protoss can do. Once you break the Protoss, they go down.
GG.
He doesn't really have enough.
First game goes to
combo presence.
Warthogs.
Well played.
Well played indeed. I must say, that was just a beautiful play right there. Flanking and using the contamination to prevent the Colossus reinforcements. Something you don't see enough in Zerg versus Protoss battles, or in any Zerg match, really. Contamination is such an underused ability, and it's really great when used like that. So, great match from both the players. I strongly believe that Ruben would not have been able to... he would have been able to hold it had he not moved out at the time he did.
Yeah,
And
that
if
was,
he also had
that
built
was the
another
crucial
robot
mistake he
facility.
did.
He didn't have enough production for his robotics. So he couldn't reinforce it after he was wiped out.
No, exactly, and it's a bad situation to be in because no matter where he moved, Vortox could just move in the other half of the army.
Yep.
But then again, he'd be always much better by moving inside his own base and getting outside and getting flanked.
Yeah, he didn't need to go out there. He could have waited till he had 200 army and then just destroyed it.
Absolutely. A small mistake there, that cost him the match. Let's see if he does the same mistake. He probably won't. So, but yeah, these two players are producing some really amazing matches. I am really enjoying this, so...
Yeah, Ruben wants Star Station, so let's give him that.
Go ahead, then.
Isn't Star Station, even though you have to spread creep like a madman, isn't really that a good map for Zerg because it's so open and you can easily...
Not
Surround?
at all, not at all. It is actually a pretty bad map for Zerg because, well, first of all, as you said, you have to spread your creep around in a circle.
Yeah.
The third base is very exposed, and well, it may sound really open, it may seem really open, but it's actually really not. There are actually a lot of tight gaps there for Protoss to force field you, and I've never been a big fan of the map at all. The only thing that it can be said is quite easy to deflect drops on, and also there are a lot of good places for Overlords to stand on the high ground. But I've never been a big fan of this map as a Zerg player, but it was Ruben who chose it, right?
It was Ruben who chose it.
Yeah, no surprise there. Oh, excuse me, Star Station. I thought you were talking about that other map, which I played him on in the first game. This is actually an insanely good map for the Zerg player. For
Yeah,
Zerg.
that's what I thought.
I thought you were talking about that other map. I was like, what the hell? Open
Because,
spaces? But yeah, this
at
map
the
is.
third, you can easily just push and kill stuff. It's so hard to get a third here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yes, this map, while the third is extremely exposed, this is never really an issue for Zerg players because they can just expand all over the map anyway. But for example, a Protoss player to try and defend that third, it's a nightmare. Circling run-bys, mutualist harassments, roaches. It is so easy to just go in, snipe down the third, and just run away. Which is why you see a lot of two-base pushes from the Protoss right here. One of the casters is gonna lag. What does he mean by that?
I think it's gonna make a lot of links. You know, in 2v2 there reaches a certain point where suddenly the game starts lagging, and then
Yes.
you see this wave of double Ling armies coming towards
Yep,
you.
that is why I don't like 2v2.
Yeah.
However, this map is actually one of my favorite maps to play as a Zerg player. So many good engagements you can do here, so many places to surround. The watchtowers are perfectly positioned. There are overlord positionments. You can position overlords right. How do you do this again? Alt G. Okay. You can position overlords here. You can position overlords here, here. You can position them here. You can position them here. You can position them here, here, everywhere. You can position them all the way.
They
around.
are flying, so it doesn't
Yeah,
surprise
but
me.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, but you mean there are a lot of places where they can't be shot down?
Yes, exactly. If this place in the middle here.
And they will detect hidden things.
No, that was in Brood War, Cyril.
I didn't meant stealth things, Mangs.
Yes, of course. Yeah, well, mostly against Terran. This is an extremely good map to fight Terran on because you have so many places to put overlords. You can detect those medivacs. However, Protoss have started to incorporate a lot of boar prisms. However, there is one thing we have forgotten to do, ladies and gentlemen. We have not introduced the players.
the players.
I'm just noting here that Ruben is being really annoying. He managed to delay the expand at least 30 seconds.
Very interesting. Well, it's too late to introduce them. We've already done it. We can do it next time, if there is a next map.
I wonder
So,
if there will be.
Top left purple, Zerg Warthogs.
History may repeat.
bottom right, red player, Ruben. So
What?
he's opening up Forge Fast Expand, which is really the only viable opening against Zerg on this map. The rush distances are so huge, you ain't gonna be able to do any early aggression here. This opener will allow Ruben to get a really strong economy going, and he will most likely push out at 2 bases.
Yeah. And Ruben got his expansion at the exact same time as Vortox did, so...
Yeah, and that means that you're already a little bit behind as a Zerg player,
yeah,
actually.
unless he goes a fast third, which...
Oh, Probe's gonna go down! That is actually a nice pickup for Vortox right there. That Probe is never gonna go home and tell his allies what has been going on.
Well,
Luckily,
actually he is,
telepathic powers, and so Ruben already knows, but that...
Yeah,
He's
he used his
blocking.
walkie-talkie.
He's blocking with a little probe.
That probe won't do quite the same job as a Zealot, however. The
I don't
photo
think
can...
it's fully blocked though. I think he can
It is
squeeze
fully blocked, and it's enough to delay him and kill
Oh,
him
you
off.
can
with
actually-
I don't think so, because I do that a lot, and
You can
it's
sneak a Zerg.
always not blocked.
You can sneak a Zergling through there. However,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fucking captain is up. There's no way he can
Oh,
get...
Okay.
So I'm very, very interested to see if Vortox is going to do like a 2-base roach push, or if he's going to open up a third. I see a drone going towards the third here, so he's most likely going to throw down an expansion. That's exactly what he's... An expansion on 5 minutes, really, really smart, I'd say. You can't really match Protoss on 2 bases. But I am pretty sure that Ruben is going to punish this. We'll see. I'd like to see a lot
Unless
of...
he's just gonna do like he's always done and macro up his Void Race.
The problem with that is that his third is difficult to defend.
Yeah.
So if Warthog scouts the expansion, he could just run by with links and kill it before it gets done. And if he then tries to position his army here on the third, he could just do a run by here. So it's always something that's very tricky. Anyway, Warpgate research tech on the way. He's not chrono boosting it, strangely enough. It seems like he's chrono boosting out only workers.
What I want to see from Ruben here is Warp Prism play.
Yes, it's so good, especially after they updated it and gave it increased.
And especially on this map, this is the drop map.
And especially since he hasn't really done anything other than making Colossus in the previous games.
Yes. He certainly has one build, which is why I'm going to practice as hell.
Well, if he did, I think he would actually do better if he did. He did a little bit different build against the Umangs because he pushed that at 12 minutes. In the last game, we saw that he actually didn't have any army at 12 minutes.
Of course, but you have to mix up your play, or else you're going to become the world's most predictable player, and everyone's going to know how to counter you.
The
So.
composition remains.
For City, you also have to remember that he lost lots of probes in the early game versus a few Zerglings.
Very, very true.
Yeah.
That has such a huge impact on your build order.
Yeah.
4
You
probes,
can't afford an army then.
massive difference.
Yeah, it's probably just more psychological thing than it is actually a.
Alright, Vortox is throwing down a Roach Warren as well as an Evolution Chamber. He's recharging Zergling speed and adding on Extractors. He now has 3 bases almost saturated, and Ruben actually does not have that much of an army. However, the Stargates get scouted! He knows what's coming! Now, will Ruben still go his air units? Is he going to cancel that and go something else?
Oh,
I don't think it's
I
gonna
like
cancel it.
I like this canceling when in the lower leagues they kind of they build it, and when it's scouted they cancel it during the scout, so they see that it's cancelled. So
Not the right way to do it.
no, they're kind of thinking probably that they want to mind game their opponent, but it's not gonna work if you cancel it because you've lost the minerals and you lost the time.
Well,
and,
maybe they think that they can mind game by rebuilding it after they see
yeah,
that
but
you
it's
cancel
gonna be slowed, so the opponent is gonna consider it
Yeah,
anyway.
it's definitely not worth it. That's not what I'm saying.
Alright.
Yeah,
Void Ray
understand.
out here for Ruben. Any Roach push now is going to get thwarted. Observer moving its way up to the third. He's going to see everything that's going on. Zerg player don't really have much of an army right now. Wardox is actually completely vulnerable. However, Ruben does not really have that much of an army himself. A couple of sentries, a single Immortal, or
But
Zealot, and a Stalker.
It's enough to do a little pressure, and if he has
Yeah,
to
but
make
this
a
is
lot of
yeah,
things,
this is exactly what I thought he would do. Now he's going to warp in units, and this is going to be nasty for Warthog if he doesn't build. He has 17 roaches on the way though, so he knows what's coming.
17, in fact. Yeah,
I said 17.
yeah. I was just confirming you.
However, the thing that Warthog is really not doing right now. Can you see it? What does he lack?
Oh,
What?
creep spread.
He has no creep spread, and this is actually
Oh,
huge.
yeah.
No creep spread. Those roaches are going to be so slow.
Yeah,
If-
those roaches doesn't even have speed yet.
Normally at this point you should have your creep at least down to here, which will give you a
No.
huge defensive advantage.
Actually, roach speed
He
is
doesn't have a
done.
one
So.
tumor.
Very true, but they're still gonna be really slow off the creep. So, but
Move speed 3 is actually pretty good.
it is good.
Terran units and Sellers have 225.
It's actually faster than Stalkers.
Yeah. Stalkers are 275, I think, or something.
No, 295.
295.
But imagine if he had the creep spread. Okay, Roach Hydra is actually
Indeed.
perfect composition to battle this kind of army.
Yeah, but does he have Hydras out?
He
right?
does a lot of Hydras and 8 more on the way, and he has the range upgrade. I don't think. Well, the
Ruben is
fact that
pushing
he,
out here.
the
so.
fact, yeah, the fact that he does not have creep spread. However, look at this.
That is creep spread. If I ever
He
saw it.
realizes he does not have his creep on the map.
Oh
and
my
he's-
god!
He is pooping everywhere.
Oh,
He's stream sniping. He's stream
However,
sniping.
Ruben, nah, not necessarily. However, Ruben is gonna.
he
attack-
wouldn't have to stream snipe to know that he's not creep spreading.
Nobody's making a point.
Very
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
So Pylon's going down here. This is going to be a devastating push. He has his units out to meet and greet that push. However, he saw them coming with his Overlord, and he's gonna defend that ramp. I do not think Ruben can push through here unless he gets some amazing force fields down. Which he does. He cuts the army completely.
Oh,
This is
That
terrible.
is really good for him.
This is.
Oh, I love to
Oh,
see
this
these
is
forces.
such. I hate it. This is such a devastating push. As a third player,
You're so biased, Mangs.
I am super biased. Go kick his ass! Ire sucks!
I think you should recall here because he did a lot of damage.
Nah, he's
I
gonna
think
win
he can
this.
push it back and then
He's
kill
gonna-
He's gonna push this off. I
Yeah,
think
no,
for the
this-
first time in history,
Then
he's
just
gonna
back off.
take a game from Warthogs.
There is no
This is
way.
an amazing position now. Warthogs has nothing.
And there's the warp prison we talked about.
Yeah.
I can
Warp
warp
prison play.
in units.
He's also stream sniping.
Yeah, he.
You
You know,
knew it.
just because they happen to do something which we told them that they should do, does not mean they're stream sniping, by the way.
Really?
Wow.
GG.
That was a really cool game.
So we're gonna go on to the third game then.
Yeah. No, just let's quit right now.
Yeah,
Let's call it a tie.
Yeah,
Yeah, we don't need no more games. I'm
Alright.
sick of StarCraft 2.
Okay, Warlocks is the one to choose the next map.
Choose for Destinites. Okay. That didn't sound well. Destinites.
Ah,
Probably because he said
Warlocks
hi.
left the party.
You left the party?
Maybe he took us seriously.
No. In that case, it would be stream sniping.
Well, maybe. Oh, he's still in the chat, so...
Oh, he's leaving just to see the maps because you can't really create anything without.
Oh, that's true.
when-
Right, yeah, I have to do that as well, actually. I don't really know the name of the maps, I just know them.
Okay, he tells me to invite now, so I'm gonna invite him. No, not invite to chat. God damn. Huh? Why? Okay, invite to party. That's what I wanted. He wants Whirlwind, so we're gonna give him Whirlwind.
Was that a retarded 8-player map?
No, it's a 4-player map.
Yes, Max, it's
There are
the...
no 8-player maps in the.
It's the
map.
retarded, you think it's an 8-player map.
Yeah, it's that huge map. Not a big fan of Whirlwind. I actually think I have it thumbed down in my ladder
I
ladder
actually
map.
like it. I think it's a good map.
Yes. But then again, you also like Protoss.
Oh yeah, that's true, as Ruben said. You can view the maps by just going to ladder and stats and maps because you have a list of the current ladder maps anyways.
Yep, you can.
So that's a hint to all of you Bronze Leaguers who are watching right now. And
The three of
Diamond
them.
players, obviously.
Alright, Wartox has picked a Zerg. Let's ask them if they are ready.
Are you guys ready?
Wartox.
They
yes.
are
Warrox
both-
is definitely ready. Let's commentate everything. And Ruben says go for it. Even
Does
though
that mean
Just
he's
start
ready,
the
or
damn
does that mean
match.
he just wants to leave?
it's really dark in my apartment. I can't see anything.
Oh
but
shit,
the
shit,
screen.
shit, my food is getting burned. Why did I... Just let me go turn off the oven.
It's fine. Dude.
Your flute? You're grilling your own flute?
He's making a meat flute.
Blow my whistle, baby.
Oh, you dirty
I
dog.
was warming up my taco leftovers, and I didn't realize that I just had the
You wanted the taco flavor
the cooking plates. Stove.
Stove?
Wow,
So I had-
spawning as the Protoss we have for the last game. Ruben! Give him a shout out, guys. And
And spawning up in the north eastern corner, it is the purple Zerg from Team FTC. It is Warthogs.
or Wart, as I like to call him.
Warthogs.
Warthogs.
Or Hogwarts.
He's gonna hate you for that. Yeah, it's been called Wart.
So, by the look of his pylon placement, Ruben has already decided he wants to go forward fast expand. Now, the
Yeah.
reason why I absolutely despise this map is because I am colorblind and the ramps are nearly invisible to me. Now, wait, this is the updated version with the blue lights on the ramps. It is so amazing that Blizzard did this. You see, at the beginning of this map, they didn't have those blue things on. It was actually a lot of people.
That's why you hate the map.
Yeah, and that's a lot of people on Reddit. They actually commented and said, Blizzard, we cannot see the ramps because we are colorblind. And then Blizzard's like, okay, we're gonna add some blue lights on the ramps then. And it's like, yay!
Oh, that's why they're there. That's cool.
Yes,
And it's
because
also aesthetically pleasing because it's
because,
a Protoss
yeah.
world.
when you are
Whereas on
colorblind, spotting ramps is hell because you have to watch the color difference to see the difference. And on many maps, there's this green Zerg primal map where the ramps are invisible to me. I can't see them. And so I have to guess where they are. So I just downloaded the shit out of that map. So
Well,
I'm
you can't really see up the ramp, so you could kind of use that as a mark.
of course, but that's when you want to scout out the ramps, in the fog.
Yeah, it could be really,
Yeah, able to see them is actually a huge difference.
really annoying. Yeah.
Yeah, so, but I'm glad that Blizzard actually listens to their community and they take, because there are actually a lot of colorblind people out there. in
Well,
the
of
world.
course, it's a real problem, so this should be a real solution.
In 10 years, it is estimated that 90% of all guys will be colorblind. Or no, sorry, in 50 years, sorry. It is actually, it's a really cool study because to see the gene that makes people colorblind, it is a dominant gene. So when you,
Dominant in the male,
yeah.
sex
So,
band.
so
Well,
in about
that makes sense actually because only my father was colorblind and I'm colorblind as well. So
Yes, so in about 50 to 100 years, they estimate that 90% of all guys will be colorblind. So it's actually a big problem, unless they manage to find a way to solve it. Anyway, Warthogs is going down with a fast expand, followed by a spawning pool. He's not going to go a fast third, which is basically a death sentence on this map, because you have two massive ramps, which the Protoss can attack up, as well as some destructible rocks to make that ramp even bigger.
yeah, it's really hard to be greedy on this map.
It is.
Unless you're Terran, because you can build your base inside.
However,
nowadays.
sometimes as a Zerg, I like to sneak in a hidden expansion just about here, because it is very seldom spotted, and it will actually stay up for most of the map, and that can really annoy the hell out
That's
of
actually true. I'm sometimes reminded by players that I need to scout that. Not that they say it to me, but they build their expansions there, and I don't scout it. And then after the game, I see that that's why they had that.
And what is extremely powerful about that is that if the Protoss player then decides to attack this base right here, you attack his fronts, unless he just warps in a couple of cells. But if you just the trick to the hidden expansion over here is that you need to supply it with spine crawlers so that he can't break it with like 4 cells. However, if he moves his army all the way over there, you can crush his base.
Yeah, he should probably just send over some Dark Templars or warp in
And
instead.
back in Brood War, if this was a Brood War map, the Zerg would have expanded here, he would have expanded here, he would have expanded all over the map, because back in Brood War, the Zerg players just expanded everywhere, and they would just attack the Protoss player if they moved out. And I'm actually glad to see that this kind of a style is starting to show itself in StarCraft 2, because it is actually very possible.
StarCraft 2 is still a very young game, but
Very young
I
game,
think
actually.
It's gonna, I don't think actually that even though we have
Doesn't even have all its
Grandmasters and
clans.
Grandmasters, I don't think we actually have a true master in StarCraft 2 yet,
in
because it hasn't been out long enough.
In StarCraft 1, the metagame kept changing 12 years after its release.
Yeah.
I'm guessing the same thing's gonna happen. No, of course, Blizzard is more... They like to release expansions, so
You have to wait for the Void expansion. That's the last one, I think.
Yeah, oh, they might suddenly decide to do another one, you never know.
The Brood War featured number 2.
Anyway, Ruben has his bases well established. He's starting to saturate his natural. Warlock strong down is third. He really has to do that. If you wait longer than the 7th-minute mark, you're really going to start to go behind. But a lot of Zerglings moving out here for Warlocks, and I'm actually really curious about this because honestly, what are they going to be able to do? At this point?
What's they going to do? They're probably just going to poke in and see if they can find any weaknesses.
Yeah. Those are. Oh!
It's a bailing.
He's gonna try to bust the ramp.
Really?
This is.
Are you sure, Mangs? He's
Oh,
making
no,
bailings. I thought it was going to make them fall.
Well, this is gonna be devastating because he doesn't have.
But
enough,
he's gonna scout it. He's gonna scout it.
Oh.
He has
Yeah, but he
that
doesn't
was-
have enough warp gates to deal with it.
Yeah, what is he gonna
It's
do?
very smart of him to have the mothership core outside here.
Oh, he's gonna break the pylon, and he's inside. That's what she said.
Oh
And
man,
this
this,
is-
this looks like GG.
Yeah,
No,
this is
I
devastating.
don't think so.
Oh yeah, this is.
What do you mean you don't think so? He doesn't have
I don't
anything.
think it's gonna be GG because he has a photon overcharge that was gonna
Well,
kill.
he's just okay. He needs to kill that pylon before he gets. He's gonna kill so many workers here. This is.
And he's reinforcing with more Zerglings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8 workers killed.
Oh
Nine,
yeah, he sends a second
11,
wave. That's gonna
11. Oh.
What he could do is just morph in one Baneling here.
12 workers. No, 12 workers killed.
And if he also kills off the pylons that powers all
be.
this.
But in any ways, this is very huge for him.
But
It's not
should
like-
not be going for the warp gates. He needs to go for the Stargate producing the Void Ray. This might not be GG, but I don't understand how he's going to be going back from this.
No.
It's
And
too-
right as you said it, he does.
Well, naturally, he realizes that there's going to be a Void Ray coming out of that, but no, it's going to be too late. So, and another wave of Lynx making their way into the Protoss base.
And now the photo of a child is gone.
Yeah, that ain't coming back anytime soon. But the Void Ray's out. It's going to slowly but surely whittle down the forces. I don't agree with this. This Stargate is not important anymore. But
Actually, the losses are heavily in favor of Ruben.
But look at his worker counts.
yeah, and look at the income. 46 drones towards 36 probes.
That's actually not too bad because
It is-
the drones will always be ahead.
It wouldn't be bad if
12
Ruben had a
killed.
if Wardox didn't have his third established, but he does, and that's why.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
However-
Yeah, and he killed
Oh.
12 workers, and you saw what 4 workers early in the game cost
Yeah.
the game last time.
When you kill 12
The first game.
workers from a Protoss player, it's going to be so long before he can actually push out and do a serious
I
push.
mean, he lost more stuff, but it's not
Well,
a whole lot.
What he could do is just turtle up and try and build his army up, but it's gonna be a long game in that case.
Yeah, I think if Ruben is smart now, he will attack.
What he
Free
should
attack.
what he should really do now is he should go for Dark Templars. Whenever behind, Dark Shrine.
Dark Shrine.
It is
Yeah.
one of the things that can get you back into the game. And as you can see, Wardox has no detection. Actually, he does have a Spore Crawler, but that's mostly but that's just one Spore Crawler. If he actually goes DTs right now, he can actually struggle himself back into this game. at
I'm
least.
wondering if Wartox actually messed himself up in that push because he has a lot of floating money.
He has, but as a Zerg player, that is really not as big issue as it sounds, because he can easily spend that money in a matter of
just
But
make
he
seconds.
has the
another
larva for
hatchery.
it.
Yeah, but he
You can make
has
another
larva
hatchery,
for it.
so...
But he could very well be safe. But yeah, floating minerals is never a good thing, but he's going to be able to spend it.
Yeah, he spent it all right now actually on Hydras.
Floating minerals isn't such a huge deal as people make it out to be, as long as you're saturating your bases. Having floating minerals isn't a death sentence, because you can always just macro and spend all of it at once.
Yeah, exactly. The
I think
only
it's a
thing
bit
is
worse for Terran than it is for the other races.
yeah,
because
Terran they use
that means
long
that you don't
time
have
to-
enough production facilities.
It's because Marines consume minerals.
Exactly.
Okay, but here comes the Void Ray push. It is... I don't agree with this. This is really not
He
that
should
scary.
stay back.
He should stay back, turtle up, get a 200 death ball, just try his best, but even that is going to be extremely difficult.
Yep.
Wartox has the hard
What he could do though is send a Warp Prism and try and take out his third.
And Wartox is actually throwing down, you see, he actually has a Ling on the watchtower, so he sees the army coming out, so he's already throwing down spines, and that is such a huge blessing to have
Yeah.
spines already, but they are not going to be ready, and they're also not protecting the third, so...
But I think he's got more than enough Hydras to deal with this here.
Yeah, he's going
Yes.
directly for the third. I think maybe he's going for just a poking attack.
He's using his Warp Prism as a pylon.
He does have his mothership core, so he has the ability to recall if things should go to hell. Which
Yeah, I think
yeah.
that's what he's thinking. He's going there safe and sound, see if he can snap.
But
If he
this,
can-
if he can actually force field that ramp, he could take down the third. But Warlock
it's too late.
spots it. This is the power of creep spread. He's there instantly.
knows
No,
it.
you don't want to go down
Oh,
there.
that's actually nice.
Nice
field.
force fields. This is actually, but he flanks it with Hydras from behind. Those
Is it enough?
Oh, but it's not going to be enough because he
No,
force fields
they're
the
gonna
army.
be-
This is.
There's so actually the sentries are
He needs
burning
to
down.
really good.
He needs to uproot his spine crawlers and move them up to this turret. They are uprooted, but they are not moving. This is actually terrible. Oh my god, as a
This is
sword
the
player.
perfect timing for him there.
This is
Yeah.
painful to watch. Oh my god, his spine crawlers are gonna be taken down.
He's gonna lose this. He's gonna lose his hatchery.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
he's way behind now. Vortex is way behind.
It is amazing how Ruben actually managed to come back into this, and now that the Protoss army has won an engagement, if you lose an engagement as Zerg, it is usually game over. That's how the Zerg race works.
Oh, Ruben, if you're watching this, you're giving me chills. This is epic.
I hope you're not watching this. I'd be really disappointed in you
Well,
if you were.
the thing is, this is stored for later. If
That's
people
very
want
true.
to
That's very
follow.
true. Okay, wow. Ruben is actually. Oh, the spine crawlers are down.
He
but
may
it's
be
not gonna-
overextending here.
I don't think he's
no,
overextending.
No,
I
he's
think
not
he's gonna push
overextending.
through.
This army is gonna break through the Zerg
And
once.
look at the bank. He doesn't have enough to reinforce
Yeah,
it.
he won't be able to reinforce this. This is a GG, definitely. I don't think he can get out of this. Yeah,
Good game,
nice.
well played.
Ruben is our new champion.
Ruben actually pulled a huge upset there and actually managed to get back into the game.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
I didn't think
even
he
think
was good. However,
it was possible.
those damn force fields on those damn ramps, it's so difficult to deal with a Zerg. It is seriously annoying. So yeah, but I tip my hat to you, Ruben. Yeah, you played really well this tournament.
It was so incredibly entertaining. I think it's the later we get in the week, the higher the league comes, so it's gonna be more exciting in terms of skill. But I think there are more interesting things as well to look for in the lower leagues because they do weird stuff, and that's always entertaining to watch.
Well, this has been a blast. Now I need to go and eat because I haven't eaten all day.
Same here actually. But thank you for casting with us, Manx,
problem.
and thank you for casting Cyril.
So let us know when the upcoming that was the last chatting with you. So we have a tournament coming up on Monday. But when is going to be the next Diamond tournaments?
It's the same. It's the same day every week. So it's 22 CEST Friday, every Friday.
I see. Try to work on that stream delay next time.
Yeah.
And also your volume.
Definitely.
And your volume. That's the two
go
things we
ask.
need to
Go
fix.
ask on Twitch TV. I'm sure they have a forum. Go ask if there is anyone there who has experienced the same problem.
Yeah, I was actually searched around, and there are definitely a lot of people have had the same problem, but I didn't have time to research it before the next match started, so I couldn't actually read it. But I'm going to do that now.
All right.
And thank you guys for coming. My name is Forsetti, and we are Team Bloodlust.
You have to wait until me and Cyril said our name if you're going to do that.
Well,
I
you
am
said your
Cyril.
names
And
And
already.
I am Mangs.
You already said it 50 times.
And
I'm
then-
gonna get my name.
Team Bloodlust. Good night.
Good night, guys. And gals. If there are any.
Are you looking?